Yo, welcome to week 28 of renovating my first house on my own with no experience. For those of you who don't already know, 28 weeks ago I got the keys to my first house and I decided to renovate it whilst working full time with having no clue what I was doing. Last week was a sick week. I put a deposit down for my kitchen and ended the week with power for the first time in a long time. I got my downstairs miscoated, but the miscut did reveal some problems. Nothing major, they just needed filling. This week the plan is to get that miscut fully prepped ready for painting, which will include potentially filling some more holes with easy fill and giving the surfaces a light sand. I'm also just finalising my paint colours at the moment and I hope to get a few tip runs done this week as waste is piling up in here. But let's see if I've got enough time. So, I'm kicking off the week with prepping my mist coat ready to paint. First thing I need to do is fill some holes around light sockets and switches in my kitchen with a mix of easy fill and decorator's caulk. Next, I'm gonna give the surface a light sand. One of my family members has let me borrow an extendable pole and I've been out and bought a sanding plate to make the job way easier. Well, I've got a problem. The sandpaper I have is too coarse, but Screwfix is closed because it's after 4 PM on Bank Holiday Monday. That means I won't be able to sand a lot until tomorrow, but for now, I'm gonna do some in-reach areas with the 180 grit sanding block that I do have. It's Tuesday, I've got the sandpaper I need so I can use the extendable pole and sanding plate to get the rest of the kitchen surface keyed. That contraption makes things so much easier. I've still got a few small sections I need to do by hand, but I couldn't imagine having to do the rest by hand too. An early start this morning. The plan is for lots to be going on, but firstly, I just need to confirm my final measurements for my kitchen. Typical, the day's not gone to plan, but it's nothing major, so it is what it is. Someone was meant to be coming today to fit these radiators upstairs, but his van's broken down, so that's now in the garage and it's gonna be done another day. In positive news though, my flooring now has a delivery date, so that should be here next week. I don't have a lot of time this evening, but the plan is to start getting this living room prepped for painting. When I was attempting to fill around this light switch in the kitchen, it didn't work great, simply because of gravity and the easy fill not wanting to hold. I may have to attempt something else here, but we'll see. I'm doing the same process of sanding the mist coat in the living room too. Some people have said that they don't sand the mist coat and still get a good finish, but I've decided I'm gonna carry on doing it because I've already started. Thursday evening now, and by the end of the day I want to have my living room pretty much fully prepped for mist coating. It's important to brush down all the surfaces after sanding too, so there's no excess dust when painting. It's Friday and it's time for a bit of a clean up. My walls are prepped ready to paint. I'm just waiting on my paint to arrive, but I need to get some tip runs done too. Well, my plans are derailed. I should be telling you right now that I finished my first tip run this time, my second one, but the tip was closed. Don't know why, it should be open at this time, but minor. So that's all for this week. It ended on a slight down note with me not being able to get some tip runs done, but I did get lots of prep done this week, which means I should get my painting started next week, as well as delivering my flooring and maybe some other exciting things. It does finally feel like the house is starting to come together with some big things on the horizon. So make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on what's to come. Leave any tips or advice in the comments, and if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like.